In this video, we are going to learn commonly used phrases with and. These phrases help us in improving our fluency and spontaneity. The first one, you have collected the information in bits and pieces which is of no use to me. We have already shifted most of the material, only bits and pieces are left now. I have not seen the movie completely. I have seen it in bits and pieces in my spare time. Fine. Bits and pieces, meaning small pieces of different varieties in small parts and small sections. Second one, most of the ministers come to the assembly without verifying the facts and figures of any issue. We have the facts and figures of all the previous budgets and are ready for the debate with you. Why don't you collect the facts and figures about corona before making your presentation on it? In these three sentences, we find the phrase facts and figures, meaning full basic details, numbers of something. Third one, only with give and take policy we can have friendly relationship with neighboring countries. If you do not have give and take attitude, you can never be happy with anyone. We must teach children to develop give and take culture to increase the bonding. Here, in these three sentences, we find the phrase give and take, meaning mutual compromise, cooperation, agreement, and concessions between or among persons. Fourth expression, I know the ins and outs of stock market, so I can invest now. Without knowing the ins and outs of politics, you should not have joined politics. Do you know the ins and outs of investing in real estate? Here we use the expression ins and outs, meaning details of how certain things are done, detailed points and facts. Fifth one, we should be able to supply oxygen cylinders to all the hospitals. It is life and death situation. It is a life saving drug. Procure it. It is the matter of life and death. I must get this job at any cost. For me, it is a life and death situation. So, here we are using the phrase life and death, meaning it is so important that if it is not done, someone will die or suffer or face great difficulties if it is not done. Sixth expression, I know the pros and cons of going abroad to earn more money. What are the pros and cons of studying abroad? Don't you know the pros and cons of taking antibiotics? Here we are making the sentences with the phrase pros and cons, meaning advantages and disadvantages, favorable and unfavorable things. Next expression, the second half of the movie is full of twists and turns. There have been so many twists and turns in the party. After so many twists and turns, she got the seat in medical college. Here we are using the expression twists and turns, meaning surprising, unpredictable changes or developments. Next expression, the clutch, gear, and brake have taken lot of wear and tear. As you are an athlete, you have to frequently change your sports shoes. They go through the unavoidable wear and tear. Nobody has damaged the chain. It has to be replaced only because of wear and tear. Wear and tear is the expression which is used in these three sentences, meaning anything which gets damaged or injured or lost on its own over a period of time. Next expression, composing music to movies is his bread and butter. For many small businessmen, masks and sanitizers were bread and butter. Teaching is her bread and butter. In these three sentences, we use the phrase bread and butter, meaning source of income. Next expression, in spite of my warning, you are making the same mistake again and again. Again and again, the leader uses filthy language in public speeches. By using the same theme again and again, he makes movies. Again and again is the expression used in these three sentences. The meaning is repeatedly. Next one. Even though there are group clashes, by and large, the situation is under control. By and large, the rally passed off peacefully. People are self disciplined in this country by and large. In these three sentences, we use the expression by and large, meaning on the whole, in general. Next expression. Every now and then he goes on leave. You should get your lipid profile checked every now and then. Our boss conducts meetings every now and then. Here we are using the expression every now and then, meaning occasionally, from time to time, periodically. Next expression. We miss the hustle and bustle of children in the school in summer vacation. As it is a festival season, there is a lot of hustle and bustle. He often goes to his farmhouse to get away from the hustle and bustle of daily life. So here we are using the expression hustle and bustle, meaning noisy presence of large number of people in a place, and noisy and busy or frenetic activity or excitement. Fine. So the 13 phrases with which we have made the sentences are bits and pieces, facts and figures, give and take, ins and outs, life and death, pros and cons, twists and turns, wear and tear, bread and butter, again and again, by and large, every now and then, hustle and bustle. Read the sentences repeatedly, loudly, a number of times, and make your own examples. Thank you. Have successful learning.